Hey, what's up YouTube? This is MaddoxSTI. Okay, well, as promised, I told you guys I was going to show you guys a video of all the cards that I received in that lot thing or whatever, all the holographics. But I noticed I came across some treasure. Well, not really, but some cards that I honestly was looking for, but they're really expensive. So I managed to actually find some within the lot, which was pretty cool. So just a little a quick just to show you guys real quick what cards they are. It's these. I'm not sure if you guys are too familiar with oh, that's the card that everybody seems to want on eBay. It's this error card or some computer error. It says something different in Japanese, and a lot of these are, what are they called, corocoro, from the corocoro magazines, which are really hard to find. And I got lucky enough to come across some of these. And funny, because I was actually bidding on eBay for some of these. I think it was like a lot of like 26, and it sold for like almost $100. So I'm glad I didn't bid on that, because I managed to get quite a few. Okay, so what am I at? Where am I at? I believe it's these. No, these aren't. Okay, so basically the only corocoro cards I came across were these 9 here. Not really that rare, but they're pretty rare. And these 3 up here. Now the rest are, this here is a misprint, if you can tell right here. Oh, it's a miscut actually. Look at the borders right here. I thought that was a pretty cool card to put in there. And then the rest of these are just the regular Japanese cards that I received in the lot. So yeah, don't pay attention to those. I just put those in sleeves in the box thing because they were out of sleeves or whatever. And these are also corocoro, and a bunch of these are also from the vending series. And the thing that made these cards really popular amongst the people was the fact that these cards came in, man, you can't really tell, but these cards are glossy on the, you see how glossy they are, which is really cool. This was, the thing back then, I guess, and a lot of people liked that, so the popularity is pretty high on these cards for that very reason, and because they were exclusive. A lot of these were only available in the corocoro magazine, and some of these were put in the vending series, and I believe that's what that logo is there for, because it came out in the vending series. And believe it or not, these cards, oh, by the way, this card I've seen, let me see if I can get my light on here. These cards, I've seen it on eBay, and it says that this card here is a corocoro card. However, I can see here that it is a vending series card. But I talked to a guy, and he told me that they're pretty much the same thing. Now, I'm not exactly sure because I'm not an expert, but I do hope these are corocoros, because those are generally a lot more collectible and more valuable. So if you know, let me know. Yeah, I'd really appreciate that. Now, these cards came in absolute mint condition. Like, there's a few stuff in there, like, imperfections, but I mean, wow, these, no scratches, no nothing, and that was a pretty amazing find. And I left off that magneton there. Yeah, there's a few in here that I'd just like to get through real quick. I don't want to keep up all this time going through these. And okay, well, anyways, those are that. Now these are the rest of the cards I found in that lot. I found a muck from Fossil. I found I got Giovanni's Persian. Here's Vaporeon. I left these two out of the sleeves because I honestly really don't care about these. I have like a few sealed, so that's really irrelevant. And a lot of these are just rares, but non-holos, so go ahead and leave those out. Alrighty, let's go back in here. This here is a holo Heracross from Neo Genesis, right? Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. These are from Jungle, Dark Doug Trio. This one's Dark Doug Trio as well from Rocket. Pidgeot from Jungle. Dark Weezing from Rocket as well. And Muck. Oh, wow, I didn't know I had the English and the Japanese. Brock's Ninetales. I have this one in English. Misty's Tentacruel, really cool card. I think this is a really neat card. I love the art on this. It's pretty cool. Aerodactyl. You know, I've never had the English version. I would really like to have it. If anyone wants to trade. This mint condition Vaporeon. And Rocket something. And as you know, I love the legendary birds, so I'm trying to collect these. I went ahead and top-loaded this Articuno EX. I also got this really cool Moltres. Don't know what set it's from, but I mean, it's one of the newer ones, but it's still a Moltres. This really cool Team Galactics Pokemon, I think that's what it says there. Yeah, it's Team Galactics Zapdos, I guess. Pretty cool. And I also collect Gyarados and Pikachus as well, so this one's also a holographic. Really hard to see though. And and this card here, I don't know where it came from, but it has that Gyarados in the bottom. It says 30 out of 30. I don't know. I'll probably look into that later. And Blaine's Moltres from Gym. I believe it's Gym 1. And last but not least, my absolute favorite card from base set, besides the Charizard, which is this Zapdos here. Really neat addition to my collection. Legendary birds. Alright guys, let's go on and continue with all these. Now, these are all the holo cards that I got in the lot from the cards that I traded on whatever it's called, the Magic the Gathering cards. And these are all the commons and uncommons. There's a few rares in there, but I've yet to separate them because they're not the non-holos. Well, it's already at 8 minutes, so I might as well make a part 2, and I'll show you guys all these cards. I've separated them by year, so it starts at 2004, I believe, and it ends at 2010. And keep in mind, guys, yeah, 2004. Keep in mind, guys, a lot of these cards are for sale, for trade. So, I mean, you know, these aren't necessarily the type of cards that I collect, but nevertheless, I have them now, so yeah, guys, I'll make this into a part 2. Stick around, rate, comment, subscribe.